Hey guys, Marsing here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I thought it'd be kind of interesting to take a look at one of the OGs in the Cell event, which is of course the INT Janemba. So this guy was released during the first anniversary with the STR Gogeta. The only time Global has ever done, or sorry, I say Global, Dokkan has ever done a Super and Extreme type unit for the anniversary Dual Dokkan Fest. Every year from then onwards has been double super types. So will we ever see them return to that again? Probably not, but hey, anything is possible nowadays, right? So of course he got his EZA quite a while after that. I remember that I originally built him full dodge. Then when he got his EZA and it turned out he could actually do some decent damage, I changed his hidden potential with some of the spare copies that I had. And then of course now I've given him a bunch of skill orbs so that he has a bunch of extra dodge. So this guy doesn't really have any sort of super attack to write home about. It's just immense damage, lowers defense. And then his passive is that he gets attack and defense 70%. He guards, obviously, all attacks. He has a medium chance to dodge for one turn, and then he gets an additional 40% attack for 4 turns when guard is activated. So once he takes the first hit, he gets an attack buff for a couple of turns. So he is on the 200% leader skill, so it's a 200% showcase for him. And of course, being on transformation boost, he is getting the 50% buff from STR TUR Cooler. So his defense is 208k. Not too bad when you consider guard, and then of course he has the medium chance to dodge like built in, which is 30%. And then mine has 21 dodge as well, so separate 21% chance. So hopefully he should be dodging most attacks. And it'll be interesting to see what he's actually doing when we get to Cell Max. Now, of course, that defense, that is with him with 90% support on the rotation. So, obviously, it's not anything too crazy. 4.4 million attack. I mean, to be honest, considering how old he is, and he hasn't been hit first, so he doesn't have that buff, that's actually higher than I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. So, there's the guard being activated. We got 1 dodge, but that means that for the next 4 turns, we have his extra attack buff. So, be interesting to see what he's going to hit on the next turn. We have less support, though, so I guess he's probably going to hit about the same, right? Because the 40% support that Garlic Jr. was giving is going to be replaced by the other one. Unless, I was going to say, unless we have Tech Janemba, but he's on this rotation. So I guess we will have to make do. So we'll go ahead and do this. We cannot get the support for Janemba, but we can get the damage reduction. Not getting the support is not the worst thing in the world. Because I was going to say, in these earlier stages, it is nice if we can get some extra stacks on some of our units, like the STR TUR Cooler. But of course, LR Cooler is, you know, there's no way he doesn't just finish off the STR phase here. Although I guess maybe, but I mean, mine has 25 crits, so you can see even the additional normals, we're just all getting crits. And then we actually do get the 12 key super additional as well. So we should... Oh, we actually didn't finish him off with Cooler. Crazy. But Tech Janemba finishes him off. We don't get to attack with the Cooler in slot 3, which is unfortunate. Cooler's team, actually, unironically, it can be one of the most powerful teams in the game, but then you can run into annoying issues against Cell Max, because obviously you have the... Do you get any extra links from you? You don't, no. It can be annoying against Cell Max because you run into the issue of not having long enough to actually stack. Like, LR Cooler needs to attack a certain amount of times to get his guaranteed additional, as well as to max out his passive and get his active skill. Obviously, TUR, STR Cooler, we want him to attack as much as possible, or to super as much as possible, so he can get stacks. So yeah, up to 4.8, and that was without the support. So the buff from his passive basically took the place of the buff that he was getting from Garlic Jr. So ideally, we would want to see him in one of the turns where he still has that buff active, and we have a support unit in the 3rd slot. So he's going to super attack Golden Frieza. Okay, complete waste of time. That's what we love to see. You super attack the Mega Tank on rotation. Very nice. Janemba didn't dodge the group attack, but he did do double-digit damage. He did take double-digit damage, and then he dodged that group attack as well. So I mean, we're going to get dodges every now and then. The dodge chance isn't, like, super high. He has 2 separate low chances, so until we get until we get the other rotations sorted out, let's float off the Janemba, because I do want to see the Janembas together. I wonder if this is like one of the few events where it would actually be worth transforming Tech Janemba, just because obviously Cell is one of the few, like, well, I say few, there's more red zone bosses now as well that you can do this for, but it's one of the harder bosses in the game that you can still dodge, because the big three, obviously, before the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone came out was Omega, Broly, and Cell. And to be fair, Broly was the only one you couldn't dodge against. And then out of all the other Red Zone stages, it's, is it Android 13 is the only other one you can't dodge against? I actually don't know about the Wicked Bloodline ones. I've never fully looked up all the info for the Wicked Bloodline ones. I just kind of did all of them. I did all of those stages just like blind on the days they came out, essentially. But yeah, the fact that Cell Max doesn't disable dodge obviously enables quite a few units to actually be very useful in this stage. So, okay, so we are at the tech phase. Let's see. Okay, so we need to use an item straight away because Cooler's locked in slot 1. Love to see that. How built up is STR Cooler? He didn't really get any additionals, did he? Yeah. Gonna have to keep him in the middle then. So when we only have the one support unit, we've only got 176k defense. So I wonder what is actually going to happen in the first slot here. Because will we live a super attack if we don't dodge? That's the interesting thing that I'm actually very much like interested to know on this turn. Because there is the possibility that he just wouldn't live a super. I really don't know. Our defense is not very high. We have guard. I mean, there's a dodge. There's a normal. Ooh, okay, yeah. 87k from a normal attack. Maybe he's not the best for this then, huh? Dodge the super? Oh, he didn't dodge the super. Are you kidding me? So, I'm assuming we die. 530k. That's actually... Considering he took 79k from a normal attack, and we know that Cell can hit people for like over 1 million, I'm actually genuinely surprised that was that low. I really thought that was going to do like 700-800 maybe, but hey, I will take it. Now Cooler, there you go. I was going to say we need you to get at least one additional 12 key super, although the friend one I think is 79%. But once you get 2 supers, we have big bad bosses, we have the support from Cell, from TUR Cooler, so obviously he tanks for double digits, which is cool. Although unfortunately it means the run is still over because we have to get hit with Frieza, who now has no passive. So, very unfortunate. The only thing we could even hope for in this turn is that Frieza dodges, because my Frieza does have full dodge. He only needs to dodge one attack, because I'm going to put the skip on. We'll do the active skill. That gets rid of the attack in slot 1. So then Frieza just has to dodge that one attack in the second slot. So we'll see if he's able to manage that, because he's got a type disadvantage, 78k defense, and no damage reduction. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure if the normal attack, if he doesn't dodge, we just die. Let's see. Hey, let's go. As planned. Alright, so Cooler, now obviously Cooler getting the 18 key super. We need to make sure we do get at least one additional 12 key. We still weren't built up enough to the point where we get the guaranteed additional one though. So, but there you go. There comes a 12 key super. 9 million, man. This Cooler, so good. This is a rotation with one support unit. And we got like 13 something million. Then we get, oh, okay, well, never mind. Unfortunately, or even if he gets off a bunch of 12 key super attacks, he isn't living a super from Cell. But let me see if we can get at least another good turn in here with Janemba. Alright, so we're back with our boy Janemba. Unfortunately, I could not get the orbs to drop in the way that would give him a... that would give the Tech Janemba enough orbs to get the support. There you go, that's what we want to see. So, I mean, these are the kind of turns you're going to dodge this one as well. No, it's 90k. Ooh. Because I was going to say, like, I kind of feel like I wanted to show this guy off, right? Because it's an older unit. I thought it'd be interesting to see how well he could actually perform in this event. And to be honest, as long as he is dodging, you could use him as a, like, sub-in for this team, right? Like, if you still need to beat the Cell Max event... oh, are you kidding me? Double supered. I was going to say, you could sub in this Janemba, and as long as he's getting his dodges, you're going to be looking okay. Let me see if we can actually get a turn where he gets to attack as well with all that support. Okay, we're going to get this final rotation in here and call it a day. I've been getting some bad luck getting back to this point with good rotations, but here we have 90% support on the start of the Tech Cell Max phase. We dodged the first attacks, 5.7. He has his buff from being hit in the previous turn active. Double super as well, so all in all, not terrible damage output. Still takes 70k from a normal attack, and then we didn't dodge the super again. So yeah, that's the biggest problem with using him. I wanted to see if he could be a good stand-in for people who really needed that, like, you know, one last unit to fill out the team. And like I said, and as you guys have seen, like, as long as he gets his dodges, he's not that bad. But I mean, he's, you know, he's over 6 years old. His EZA isn't, obviously, but like, the unit is over 6 years old at this point. If he can't tank against a unit, one of the hardest events that only came out this year, I guess it's okay. But there you go, that's INT JANEMBA on the 200% team. We got to see the stats that he puts up and everything. Obviously against less difficult bosses, like some of the red zone bosses where you can still dodge, I think he could still be pretty useful, but obviously he has aged quite significantly. So let me know what you think of INT JANEMBA down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.